English school.
Good morning, everyone. This is Leogo Cultural Exchange talk show. Today, we are pleased to welcome Mr. Gary Daniels, an English actor, producer, martial artist, fight coordinator, and former world light heavyweight kickboxing champion to the talk show today. Hello, Mr. Daniels. Could you introduce a little bit about yourself?
My name is Mr. Gary Daniels.
Hi there, Henry. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yes.
Thanks. Thank you. And you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay, so as we know, you participate in many action movies and you had a lot of achievements in the field of martial arts. So could you list some of your achievements?
Well, I started martial arts when I was 8 years old. I was very young. I saw Bruce Lee on the movies and I wanted to be just like him. So when I was 8 years old, I started training and I got my black belt when I was 13, a black belt in Taekwondo. And so after that, I started, when I was 15, 16, I started teaching in London. And I had 3 Taekwondo schools of my own with another black belt. So I was teaching for a few years in England. And that's where I got introduced to full contact kickboxing in England. So I was competing in England in Taekwondo tournaments and I was competing in kickboxing tournaments. But my dream was always to get involved in the movies. And that's very hard to do in England. And at the time, the kickboxing was a very new sport. So you couldn't really make any money fighting. So I wanted to go to America where I thought, you know, I would have a better chance of getting in acting classes and get involved in movies and also to continue competing in kickboxing. So when I was 20 years old, I got a standby ticket and I just left England and went to Florida where I got involved in acting classes. And that's kind of where my acting career started. Last week, I just finished my last film, which was an action film we shot in New York called Bring Him Back Dead. So that should come out in about a year's time, maybe a little longer.
Wow, that's amazing.
I've been very lucky. I've been blessed. I've had a very, very good life. I've been able to travel all over the world, you know, to Israel and Canada and Sweden. Worked in Thailand, Vietnam. I love Vietnam. I did a film in Vietnam, which is where I met Annie. And I had a great time working there. The people were so nice. The weather was great. The food was great. The people were great. So I've been back a couple more times to visit friends that I have in Saigon. So Vietnam is one of my favorite destinations.
Well, thank you. And I see that you have a really good sense of action. So do you have interest in any sport?
I do, of course, martial arts, but you know, I'm from England. So in England, our national sport is football, which some people call soccer. Like in America, they call it soccer, but it's football. We all know it's really football. So I started playing football when I was 4 years old, actually, in England. And I was scouted by a professional team when I was 14 years old. There was a team in London that wanted me to go trials and to play professional. But I was competing in kickboxing and Taekwondo, so I didn't really have time to go professional with football. But I played semi-pro, which means you play and you get paid a little bit, but you still have to have another job because it doesn't really pay enough. But I've continued to play football all my life. Even here in America, I'm always playing on different recreational leagues. So, but unfortunately, it got stopped because of COVID last year. So I haven't played for a year. So how often do you play football, Henry?
I play football twice a week.
Really? That's great. So you really like it. Who do you play football with?
I play football with my friends.
You have a lot of friends that play football?
Yes.
So let me ask you, have you ever been to watch a real football match?
Not yet.
But have you watched football on the television?
Yes.
So that's good. So who is your favorite football player?
My favorite football player is Donnarumma, Italian goalkeeper at Euro 2020.
Yes, they won Euro 2020, Italy. They beat England, my country, in the final. So, when you grow up, do you want to be a professional football player?
Yes, I do. I hope I will have a chance in the future.
Excellent. Very, very good. So, do you want to be a goalkeeper like Donnarumma?
Maybe.
Maybe. And you want to play for the Vietnamese national team?
Yes.
Good lad. That's a great ambition. Do you play on a team?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't have a team? Is there a Vietnamese football team that you like, a team in Vietnam?
Yes, I do.
Do you know the name of that team?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. I have a son. He plays in the Philippines. And last month, he was playing against a Vietnamese team in the Asian Champions League. So maybe one day you will get to grow up and play for a Vietnamese team professionally.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, I do.
Good boy, good boy. If you can be a sportsman, it's a very good lifestyle. You will always be healthy if you play sports. How are you doing, Henry? Do you understand me? You can tell me if you don't understand me. That's okay.
Henry, do you get that?
Yes.
Yes.
Good lad.
Henry, do you want to ask Mr. Daniel something?
Yes. I know that you play a lot of roles. What is your favorite role?
Well, I play a lot of good guys and a lot of bad guys. But I like to play the good guy. I like to be the hero in the story. And one of my favorite movies I did was called Fist of the North Star. It was a character based on a Japanese comic book. The character's name was Kenshiro, and he was like a superhero, he was like a super martial artist. He was quite violent though. He beat up all the bad guys. But it was a very good film. Hopefully you can watch it one day. It's called Fist of the North Star.
Yeah. Which film do you like the most?
Which film do I like the most? Do you know who Bruce Lee is? I like the films of Bruce Lee. And Jackie Chan. Do you know Jackie Chan? From China?
I know Jackie Chan.
Yes, I like his films too. He's very good. Very good at action and very good at comedy. I worked with him one time. He was very good.
How many kickboxing competitions did you win?
I only lost 2 fights, and one of them I got disqualified. And I tied one and I won all the rest.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Do you like kickboxing, Henry?
No, I don't.
Okay. You're doing great, Henry. You're doing great.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Không có chi.
Không có chi. Nice. And yeah.
Henry, who is your teacher?
My teacher is Ida.
Okay. You're doing a great job.
And
You're doing a great job.
You don't remember my name, Henry.
I don't know your name.
oh my.
You know what? This kid is honest. I like him. He's very honest. I don't know your name.
The next part is a small quiz, and I'm going to share the screen.
Okay, so the first question, how many players are there in a team?
Do you know that one, Henry?
Henry?
11.
Okay.
Good boy. And 3 substitutions.
Okay, so 11 is our answer here. Okay, question number 2. Who won the Euro 2021 championship? Henry, do you know?
Do you know this one, Henry?
Italy.
And who did they beat? They beat England.
Okay, question number 3. Who is it in the picture?
I don't know that one. He's Vietnamese. I don't know any Vietnamese players.
Yes,
Vietnam.
What's his name?
His name is THČNG.
Tiến Dũng. No.
No.
I know he's number 22. If you show the back of the shirt, I will know.
Guess one.
Yes. He looks like a Tianlin.
Yes, he's stealing. Congratulations. Okay, so question number 4. How often is the World Cup?
You know that one, Henry? Give it a try. Do you want me to help you?
Yes.
It's not 5 years. It's not 3 years. And it's not 2 years.
4 years.
Yes,
Yes.
so 4 years is the answer here.
The European Championship is every 4 years and the World Cup is every 4 years.
Okay, so the last question. Who stops goals going into the net? A player, a goalkeeper, a referee, or a cameraman?
Cameraman. I think you know this one.
A goalkeeper.
Very good. Excellent.
Yeah.
That's very good. I think you beat me. You got a lot more questions than I did.
At the end of the questions.
Okay, so as I can see, Henry is the winner, right? Congratulations, Henry.
Very good. Very smart lad. Maybe when I come to Vietnam, you can teach me, Henry. We can play football together and you can teach me some things. If you want to. I don't think he wants to.
Maybe because of the connection.
I think so. He's frozen. I think he's frozen.
He doesn't want to.
He said, I don't want to see you. Don't come here. That was very good. That was fun.
Oh, fun. Yeah. Henry, can you hear
He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
He said, I won. I don't need you anymore. I won. Where's my medal? Well, thank you for inviting me onto your show.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gary.
Leogo.
Yep.
Leogo English School.
Giúp con trở thành
nhà hùng biện.
Um,